back to the Good Steward channel. Today I want to speak on a recent development in the food industry that has sparked quite a bit of discussion. DoorDash, in partnership with Klarna, has introduced the buy now, pay later option for its customers. If you guys aren't aware, DoorDash, Uber Eats, they all offer these food services and they can come deliver it to your house instead of you going to go pick them up. This feature allows you to split your food delivery payments into 4 interest-free installments or even defer them to a later date. Just want to be clear up front, I don't think this is what being a good steward is. I think this is going to send a lot of people to the poorhouse. So let's take a look at it. Let's unpack it and understand what the buy now, pay later option is with DoorDash partnering with Klarna. So how does it work? Now, when you place an order on DoorDash, you now have the choice at checkout to pay in full, right? You can pay in full, complete your payment immediately. You can also divide your total into 4 equal payments. They're saying it's interest-free and it's going to be billed every 2 weeks. You also have the option to pay later. Postpone your payment to a date that aligns better with your payday. I guess the goal of this is to, increase flexibility and aim to make your food delivery experience more convenient, especially during times when budgeting is tight, which in times where budgeting is tight, should you really be ordering from this service with inflated menu prices? But what's the allure? What's the catch of this whole buy now, pay later? Let's factor in convenience versus cost. At first, this whole buy now, pay later, it seems like a lifesaver. They offer immediate access to goods and services with the promise of manageable payments over time. However, it's essential to kind of consider the downsides, right? You're going to be accumulating debt. While the payments are interest-free, missing a due date can lead to late fees. A lot of banks, loan sharks or credit companies, that's how they get their money. Additionally, these plans are active simultaneously. It can become quickly overwhelming. Think about a $20 burrito, let's say from Chipotle, it can end up costing you $70 after accounting for delivery fees, tips, and potential late charges. For those already facing financial challenges, buy now, pay later can lead to a cycle of debt that's hard to escape. It's crucial to assess whether deferring food payments is worth the potential financial strain. 9 times out of 10, it's not worth the financial strain. What's the perspective from the consumer? Like, who's using this service or could use this service? Some of the data indicates that this whole service is particularly appealing to certain demographics, obviously. 45% of Gen Z DoorDash users express interest in the buy now, pay later option. Most of those may not be settled, creating their careers. Lower income households, 42% of users earning under $50,000 annually are inclined to use buy now, pay later for food deliveries, which is going to be a downward spiral. It suggests that the buy now, pay later services are filling a gap for consumers seeking flexibility, but also raises concerns about the long-term financial impact on these groups. Obviously, these service companies knows what they're doing. Some experts advise caution when considering the buy now, pay later for everyday expenses like food delivery, which is obvious. Using this option for takeout may not be the wisest financial move. I mean, again, we're supposed to be being a good steward. This is not a sound financial decision. It's essential to kind of know what's a necessity and then comparing that to discretionary spending. If you think about traditional credit cards, they offer benefits like building credit scores and earning rewards, whereas this option, they lack that. If you look at another flip side, managing multiple pay later options can kind of be cumbersome. You're increasing the risk of missing due dates and incurring fees because you're juggling all these multiple, apps and service loans and buy now, pay later options. So what's the takeaway? You have to assess your own financial health. Before opting for a buy now, pay later option, you got to evaluate your current financial situation. Ensure that additional payment plans won't strain your budget. You got to understand the terms, be fully aware of payment schedules, potential fees, any other charges associated with the buy now, pay later service. Then you also must prioritize your essential spending, your needs, focus on your needs rather than your wants. You got to consider whether financing food deliveries aligns with your long-term goals. Sometimes it's better to pay up front or choose alternatives. But again, food, what we're talking about here. If you think about it from a high-level perspective, DoorDash's partnership with Klarna does offer a new layer of payment flexibility, but again, you have to approach these buy now, pay later options with caution. If not all else, completely avoid it. They can be a helpful tool when used responsibly, but may lead to financial challenges if not managed carefully. And always make sure that any payment plan aligns with your financial capabilities and your goals. I've already spoke on my personal thoughts about this again, earlier, so I'm gonna leave it up to you. If you found this discussion insightful, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe for more content. Definitely share your thoughts or questions in the comments below. How do you feel about the buy now, pay later services for everyday purchases? I would like to talk about it. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next video.